I'm going to throw a piece that I call a bikini. Nobody else uses that terminology. It's my own personal pun. A bikini, well, what is a bikini? Besides being an island, it's also a swimsuit. What kind of swimsuit? A two-piece. So the pot I'm going to throw is going to be a two-piece. So what I'm going to do is throw the top section first. I have 4 pounds of clay. And then I'll throw the bottom section, which will be 8 pounds of clay. And then I'll put the two together, and I will have a 20-inch tall piece by the time I'm done. So I'll start with this. So like everything I throw, I put a lot of pressure on the top to make sure it's adhered to the bat. And then I will go on ahead and I will pull it towards me. Center it up. And then I'll do a process I call coning, which is just what the name implies. Brings it into a cone like this. And this is kind of like wringing out a washcloth, except instead of getting out the extra water, you're getting out extra air. So I can remove all the little bubbles that are going to be in there. Plus, dragging it up and pushing it back down helps align the platelets that make up clay. So this piece of clay is getting the idea of the roundy thing that's going to be doing here. So the bikini that I have in mind here is going to be pretty simple. I'm going to have for a finished product something, again I said 20 inches tall or so. It's going to be about 8 inches wide. It helps to have some kind of idea when you go into this, since you're going to be sticking two pieces together. Okay, so I'll take my piece of clay here, I'll have it centered again. I'm going to put a hole in it. Except I'm going to put this hole all the way down to the bat. Drag it out a little bit. And then I'll pull my walls. And again, this is the top section, and what I'm going to do is that I will flip this upside down on the piece that I throw second. So I want my walls to be pretty similar. I don't want them to go on ahead and go from thick to thin. I want an even wall. give this one more pull here. Cut off my top, since it's quite irregular. And that will give me a nice flat edge to go ahead and work with. Now I will go on ahead and then take a fork, gives me a flat edge, and now I need just a little bit of a rough edge. And then I have things outside here I don't need. And I'll get rid of a little bit inside here that I don't need. There. Now the last thing I need to do is figure out just how big it is. So I'll use my calipers, and I'll use this to measure. You can do either the inside or the outside, that doesn't make any difference. One more. That sense. So the reason I throw pieces in two parts here is so I can keep my weight down for the most part here. Plus, I find that when I do throw, if I want to throw a piece that was 12 pounds, and here I'm throwing an 8 and a 4, if I threw a piece that was 12 pounds, I wouldn't get it much higher than I would with the 8 pounds. Because you start having problems like the physics and the engineering of the weight, trying to bring it on up. So anyway, this is my first piece here. I'll take off the bat. And then I'll throw the second piece, which is going to be an 8 pounder.